Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Play action now with Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Coming left is Miller. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Go! Let's go! Let's go!
Running once more with Miller. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to it. He powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Okay, ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set! 19, 18. Cougar 19.
Now Daniels to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He'll put this one up to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Gay's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. The offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And screen here to Blue. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. 1st down, here's Dak. This is caught by Blue. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yeah, 26.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And it's a lead. They hand it to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, 26.
Dak now from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Aubrey puts it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Chap alert! Chap alert! Ready!
On the give, it's Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Let's go!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
19 target! 70!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Replay 1 here on Christmas Day. It's a 3-3 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yeah! What do you think?
On the give, it's Blue. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Pickens motioning left. From the gun is Prescott. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Yeah! There we go!
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah! There we go! What do you think?
Prescott here from the gun. That's taken in by Tucker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Makes the grab in bounds left side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Rebel on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
To the air again, Daniels. They're on it, that's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Set up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on first. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Handoff here for Miller. And he'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Go! Go!
Firing quickly out line, Daniels. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Cowboy 80!
They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, they got it! Intercepted on the goal line! So get the return out across the 30 before he goes out.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Gets it to him on the screen. Reese gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Dak to the air here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah, here we go! Count!
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set!
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready! 70 Timberwolves!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Daniels on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 31-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Yeah, here we go. Right check, boy.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
15. First down, Dallas.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right,
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on first down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Hey, chill. All right, here we go, 47.
From the gun is Prescott. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
A 42-yard attempt.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This one from 42 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Working from the pistol, Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Blue here from the pistol. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10, Prescott. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
The Commanders take over.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Buying some time right. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Daniels now on 1st down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
3rd and long for Daniels. Low left side is caught by Sinnott. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. He was good on his first attempt, and a second from a little over 45 here. Gay's kick is good, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Diving forward, and he makes the catch.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Back to throw it. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Commanders get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready? 19. Huh. Let's go.
Daniels setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. Pass complete to Lane. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Miller. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Go. 60 Bison. Ready?
Daniels back to throw. Sets up the screen. Eckler pushing for the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders manage to tie this game. It's 13-all. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when you're
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 13. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
Play fake here, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals, let's go.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Let's go now.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Here we go. Cowboy.
Out of the but hey, still enough for that first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
The ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
quickly out wide, Daniels. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Kill. There's a 47. Hey, 47. 26.
He's back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 20. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's brought down just inside the 25.
McCaffrey on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Looking to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Offense in the hurry up here. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here. Good strike downfield to Lane. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
18 Cardinal, 18
First and
Cardinal.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Go.
On first down, here's Eckler. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 7.
44-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Jack. Cougar 19. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now to throw. Cox, this is Lane. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
First down.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
They run. It's Miller. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
That's another Washington first down.
Back to throw. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
Washington
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
Hawk
conversion.
70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to pass. Complete at the 2. He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stuff they need, and that could win them this game.
There's 26.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. to secure them this win. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Up the middle, Blue. He has the Cowboys' 1st down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was brought down at the 26.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.